welcome back to The Spell, where this is going to be ending relatively soon. Like, what the heck? Oh, yeah. It was quite some time before it ended. Wait, that was on the Oh, I see how it goes. I see now. Big brain moment. It was made last year. Wait, I don't need to turn it down, except for on my headset. There we go. Can't be helped. She probably wants to get back home as soon as possible. And no, I don't want to answer that. Please do not let me answer that. I will be. YouTube will not be happy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in Safari, aren't I? No, don't be silly. Oh God. Elos, run. Oh yeah, random teacher conference. I never really liked those. Most I knew is teachers are supposed to be doing school things. Why? So when Steve said that, Roxanne knew perfectly well when she was not wanted. God dang it. I need to get going anyway. I have work waiting at home. Is this a damn moment? At least it was worth going to the supermarket today, seeing how strong Elos had warmed Roxanne's heart. She had gained a bit of courage now, if only a little. This is gonna be entertaining. I understand, but before you go, I have a favor to ask you if you don't mind. A favor? Yes! Knowing that I had to do this 3 times! This is the 3rd time, god dang it! But this time in a different perspective! As I start going cross-eyed. Well, Roxanne was taken aback. What kind of favor could this man possibly ask of her? I could list down a reasonably confusing list on why, but I don't want to go into it. Nor can I really show it on screen, since I don't have that kind of advanced freaking software. You see, the man walked away from Elos, forcing Roxanne to follow him in order to hear what he had to say. Since her parents died, she's been extremely depressed, and while I've been doing everything I can to make her feel comfortable, she doesn't trust me yet. But that's only that's only fair. I mean, we haven't seen each other since she was 8 months old, so I'm kind of a stranger to her. That makes sense. Good thing is that now we're practically got all sides of the story, almost. I see. It doesn't help that I gave her the freaking crazy German surgeon. So Elos was living with a stranger after all. Even if he was close, member of the family, they still don't know each other at all. She must be extremely on edge right now, and in pain, just like Roxanne. See? They have something in common! Now let's watch them fight to the death! No. So, I was thinking, since you personally know her, and she seems to appreciate you, maybe you could one day, sometime, look after her for an hour or so. If you have the time, that is. It makes sense. It makes sense. Her? Could she really do that? Could she look after Elos? Yeah, well, we already know the answer, so, I am not gonna answer that. Sure, she wanted to help. Hell, Patrick talked about her so much that it's almost as if she was closer related to Roxanne already. Creepy. You know quite a bit about the kid, but yet the kid doesn't know that much about you. Kinda creepy. Like the hell? Well, Roxanne couldn't help but feel guilty. After all, she betrayed Elos, and the moment that she started having a relationship with her father, I was not so sure. Please, think about it. It would be the one-time thing. Just to show her there are still people caring about her. She's been down lately. God damn it, now you're pulling on emotional strings. Now I'm not getting the whole story, damn it. Damn you, hangover cat. Damn you! Roxanne deeply wanted to help Elos. Was the living embodiment of Patrick's love. Also, she had something no other kid had. Even though she was rarely ever speaking in class, she was always standing out somehow. My brain doesn't want to give that answer completely. But god dang it. Was Elos special? Or did Roxanne's objectively fall in love with her as she saw her younger self in a beautiful little girl? Either way, she wanted to get close to her. She wanted to be friends with her. In which way? Because that could be kind of questionable depending on how you phrase it. I understand. If the opportunity arises, then sure, why not? Fantastic. The man had a huge smile on his face. He seemed to really care about the girl's well-being. So why did something feel off? It felt as if he was exhausted for some reason. That could be a few reasons. One of them, he has no sleep. Roxanne walked away while waving at Elos and Steve one last time. When she turned the corner, she had a deep sigh. That was exhausting. Yeah, it's called dealing with people. I don't deal with a lot of people since I just stay up all night. I need to get out more. I also need to change jobs. And have this as a side gig. Just like that man was exhausted. Wait, she's wearing heels? Huh. Never noticed that. I always thought it was like standard shoes. Was he also forcing himself? Somehow, maybe he was in pain too. Obviously, the deaths of Patrick and his wife must have affected him a lot. Affected a lot of more people than just Roxanne. A kindred soul? Huh? Is this a shit moment? Then she realized she had forgotten about her, Ham, and now that it was too late, she couldn't possibly go back. It would be too awkward. It's a shame. Now she'll have to improvise. That's what I do with tools. Makes it more fun. That means I have to be more clever about shit. Yay! She walked back inside her classroom. Classes had ended 20 minutes ago, and she had to leave in a hurry in order to make last-minute copies. If she didn't do it, then she would have to wait the next morning. She couldn't afford that. Well, there's always plan B, do it at home. Now she had come back to tidy up a little and lock the door before going back home. However, she entered the room. She quickly noticed a girl, one of her students, still sat at her desk, quietly sobbing. No! Fuck! We're getting more background shit story! Fuck! Roxanne still hasn't been discovered yet. What was the good answer? Then leave? Reach out to the girl? Well, you're a freaking role model. What are you supposed to do? Like the hell? You expect me to say this shit? I'm not the best role model, and I know I can give a guess on what to do. Like the hell? The last thing she wanted to do was to be insensitive. But this is both actions could be considered as such. Well, what other options are there? As I see the frames had turned to freaking dog crap. Perfect. Everything shall be fine. She remembered what her godfather used to tell her. When there are no obvious answers, simply be true to yourself. As long as there's no hidden motive behind your actions, you know it's most likely the right decision. She did just that. She walked to the student, sat in the chair next to her, and simply waited. And said nice things that sounded really mean. Wait, why is that? You know, I'm just gonna pull this right back onto the screen so I can fully see it. She didn't say anything. Say a thing. Didn't push her to leave. Didn't ask questions. Didn't even smile. For that matter, simply waited until the child decided to speak. Of her own volition. After a time, their eyes met. And absolute bullcrap happened. Deep blue eyes. Just like her own. Hey, it's Lois. Why are you waiting? The girl asked timidly. God damn it. Because I want to. Do I need to ask more questions? My brain does not want ask question, it hurt brain. As I revert back to a single word answer, not full sentence. It break brain.
What? You asked me to leave? It's late.
God damn it. You should have broken the silence a little bit. So far, it kinda looks like you're an asshole. Yeah, I was a kid once, so what? It's kind of a dick move for a teacher, somewhat.
It's not late, and you can stay as long as you want until you feel better at the very least.
Still, that's somewhat of a dick move. But either way, I'm gonna end the episode here, so I hope all you guys have a great, wonderful time, and I hope to see you guys next time. So, see you guys next time as I be like partially fucking quiet.